Hello, barkeep.
Good day. What can I get for you?
An ale of your choice would suffice.
You got it. You alright? You're looking even more solemn than paladins usually look, which is saying something.
Oh, thank you for your concern. But I am a paladin no longer. I have broken my solemn oath and have lost connection to divinity.
Is that so? May I ask what happened?
My family has long been vassal to his lordship, Calan Duran. Until very recently, I was one of his sworn knights.
My gods. You're the Mad Knight, aren't you?
I dislike that moniker.
Sorry.
I'm surprised my story has reached you here so far north of the Empire.
Well, it might not be entirely common knowledge, but I make it a point to stay abreast of the happenings of the Empire. You have quite a price on your head.
Yes, so it would seem. Many have already attempted to claim the bounty as I made my way here. It did not end in their favour.
You won't have a problem here. Lord Duharn was not looked upon kindly by adventurers. The treatment of the serfs on his lands was cruel even by the Empire's standards. I dare say you're more likely to be met with a free drink here than a blade.
Be that as it may, I would prefer my identity remain a secret.
Mum's the word, my friend. But why so glum? You don't seem to have held Duharn in high regard.
No. In truth, I hated him. As you said, he was a cruel man. However, I broke my oath. I had sworn to protect those of the Duran family, yet it was my blade that took his life. I endangered my family. They may lose their titles and their lands, or because I could not keep my temper in check.
But what exactly happened? The stories I'd heard were mostly from loyal imperialists and painted you in a less than flattering light.
He ordered me to murder an innocent man I respected. I refused. He threatened me with the dungeons. That did not frighten me. But when he threatened my younger sister, who had just come to court her, my vision went red. I remembered all of the horrible acts I committed in his service. Before I even realised what I was doing, his head was falling to the ground. I killed 2 more of his knights, my brothers in arms, and fled.
Sorry. I understand now why you looked so somber. And while I can't say you did the smart thing, I cannot also say you did the wrong thing. Because I think I might have done the same as you.
Thank you for saying that, but an oath is everything to a paladin.
For a man such as Duharn, though, I don't believe it was ever an oath worth keeping. Perhaps it's time to find more worthy tenets to maintain.
To be so changeable a paladin hardly seems fitting.
Think of it this way. You had no choice but to serve Duharn, right?
Nah. 'Twas a path I was on since birth.
Well, what is more righteous than to forsake evil rather than take the safer and easier path, even at great cost to oneself?
I believe you give me too much credit. I did many awful things to people I did not know. Only when it affected those I cared about did I act.
But you did act. You took a step forward. All you must do now is take the next step And perhaps along the road you'll find an oath worth keeping, one that raises up rather than oppresses. It's never too late to atone for wrongdoings made in the past.
Perhaps. Thank you for your words, barkeep. I will attempt to take him to heart.